Hi everyone, welcome back to the Football Tribe YouTube channel. Robert Kesakos is your usual suspect. I hope you've had a wonderful week. I hope everything is going on smooth for you. If things are not going your way, we do pray that they do get better. We do celebrate with those that have wins in their lives. We're almost coming to the end of what is a very lengthy January, or at least does always feel that way. But anyway, we'll speak matters transfers, and this time round we'll be going to the Emirates Stadium. Yes, we all know that Arsenal are desperate to sign a forward, whether it's a winger or a striker. But most importantly, a striker is who Arsenal fans would really want to see themselves land. Now, the Gunners yesterday did make a bid, according to Fabrizio Romano, a bid in the region of £60 million for England striker Oli Watkins. The 27-year-old Aston Villa forward was subject to a £60 million bid from the Gunners, although Aston Villa reacted angrily to that bid, saying the timing was not right because it came at a time when they were going to play their final UEFA Champions League group game against Celtic, which they did win by 4 goals to 2 last night there. And Oli Watkins was on target, I think, for their third goal. So Arsenal, like the old adage goes, desperate times call for desperate measures, and I do get the feeling that this is a desperate move, because why would Arsenal invest money in the region of £60 million and perhaps beyond, because reports say that they are willing to go back with the second bid for a player that is 29 years of age? I mean, not that even if he's in his toppest of primes, I do not think 29 years old for £60 million plus, never mind that there is an English tax to it, but I do feel that's quite expensive. Because anyway, that revelation did come at a time when news had broken that Aston Villa had reached an agreement with Saudi Pro League side Al Nassr, who had reached an agreement with Aston Villa over the signing of Colombian striker John Duran. The 21-year-old had agreed to personal terms in principle with Al Nassr on a long-term contract, and the two clubs had come to an agreement for a fee in the excess of €77 million to sign the 21-year-old Colombian striker. So once that news broke, I get the feeling that Arsenal rushed, because Arsenal did hold interest in the former West Ham target, in John Duran. Remember, West Ham did want to sign John Duran in the summer. They had a bid of about £35 million rejected and something like that, because Aston Villa were demanding for a fee in the excess of £40 million. West Ham were reluctant to pay that. They ended up signing Nicolas Fulku there from the German Bundesliga. It's not really worked out well, because he did suffer through injury to his start to the English Premier League career and that kind of thing. And then so Arsenal did express their interest in signing the Colombian international, and reports were sounded that Aston Villa would demand a fee in the excess of £80 million. So while they were still waiting, or I don't know, counting down the clock, Al Nassr came in with a very serious bid. Initially been reported to be about €70 million. That increased to €77 million, according to Fabrizio Romano, with some more monies to come in add-ons. So for me, it does beg the question: are young players really ready to go to the Saudi Pro League? Is it about the money? Are they enticed by the money? I mean, who doesn't want to make the money? Because it sets you up for life. You go make the good money. The taxes are not so high that side. You make the good money, and that's what life is about. Make good money, live a brighter future, possibly. Set your family and orphan, all that kind of thing. But again, it begs the question: when you start opening the window for youngsters, because Saudi Pro League clubs have started, poaching youngsters from these European top leagues. So a player going there at 21 years old, Marcus Rashford, for whom they hold interest in at 27, they wanted to sign Gabriel Magalhaes from Arsenal last summer, and all that kind of thing. So it clearly tells you that they're being very deliberate now in the age profile, because they started off with the Cristiano Ronaldos, the Riyad Mahrez, the Sadio Manes, the Neymars, who, by the way, Neymar is on his way back to Santos. Looks like things didn't work out. So that kind, those kinds of profiles, the Karim Benzema's, the Jordan Henderson, who since left and joined Ajax. So those are the profile of players they started signing with and enticing them to the Saudi Pro League, and now they are moving to young profile players. So looks like Arsenal will be going back with the second bid for Oli Watkins. Do let me know your views on that particular, revelation. You think Arsenal should go and invest all that money in a striker like Oli Watkins? For me, when they wanted to sign him, when there were links reporting him with the move to Arsenal back in 2020, as okay with it, he was still much younger, about 25 or something like that. But now, 29 years of age, I do not think you should be spending 60 million pounds to sign him, unless it guarantees you something, unless it's a do or die, which essentially maybe, because Arsenal only have Kai Havertz as the only available striker, and maybe Leandro Trossard, who we all know doesn't want to play as a 9, would rather play as a 10, and that kind of thing. So they are really desperate for that, for a striker. And then with Bukayo Saka out, it's not helping, with reports saying that Athletic Bilbao are not willing to let go of Nico Williams in this transfer window. They would rather he leaves in the summer. There's that report, Benjamin Sesko not willing to leave RB Leipzig, or RB Leipzig not willing to let him go in this January transfer window. Arsenal are desperate for a striker, and their options look to be very limited. There have been reports linking Dusan Vlahovic from Juventus to Arsenal, but no move has been made on that front. Victor Gokaes was also linked to the move to the Emirates Stadium, but nothing has come of fruition to that regard. So do let me know what your thoughts are on those particular revelations that Arsenal want to sign Aston Villa striker Oli Watkins. Personally, if John Durant does complete the move to Al Nassr, I do not think, even with a very tempting bid, Aston Villa would be budging on letting Oli Watkins go, because he is their main striker, he is their lead goal scorer. He did score about 22 goals last season without a penalty or something. So he's a prolific striker. They're still in the UEFA Champions League. They qualified for the round of 16. There's still plenty to fight for in the Premier League, because they want to secure that Premier League, that UEFA Champions League slot again. You're practically still in the FA Cup. You want to fight for that and all that kind of thing. So letting go of the, highest scoring player wouldn't help you in attaining those goals. So while Unai Emery, while speaking about the matter, did say that they would be very demanding if a deal were to be made, but also did insist that he doesn't want Oli Watkins to leave the club. Initially, he did say similar things about John Duran, but also came out to say, yes, there is what we need, and there is also what the plan needs. So in the end, John Duran destined for Al Nassr in the Saudi Pro League, as no one to sign Oli Watkins. Do let me know what your thoughts are. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. If you're usual suspect, do not forget to click that like button, comment, share, and I'll see you next time. Stay blessed.